I have a quick and easy lavender recipe that you're absolutely gonna love. Let's get to it.
We are going to make lavender infused sugar today. This will be a pantry staple that can be used in many of your recipes, both sweet and savory. Add 2 tablespoons of cane sugar and 1½ tablespoons of dried lavender buds into a mini food processor. Grind until the sugar powders and the lavender buds are fine. Now, any English lavender will work for infused sugar, or Provence French lavender has a great flavor too. A couple of my favorite English lavenders for culinary use are Royal Velvet and Betty's Blue. Many French lavenders can have a medicinal bitter taste. Add in 1 cup of cane sugar to the mix and pulse for a few seconds. Lavender infused sugar is great in a cup of tea, added to your favorite cookie recipe, or even to caramelize nuts, just to name a few ways that you can use this great recipe. The most important step in making lavender infused sugar is the final step. Sorry, no shortcuts in this. You must do the final step. Place it in an airtight container. I picked this one up at the Dollar Tree. A glass jar with a tight lid will work well too. Now it takes time, about 1 week, for the lavender flavor to infuse into the sugar. To help this process, shake the container once a day for 5 to 7 days before the first use. Here's my recipe to make lavender blueberry creamsicles using lavender sugar. Start by placing a pan over medium heat and adding 1/2 to 3/4 of a cup of fresh or frozen blueberries. Next, add in 2 tablespoons of the lavender infused sugar and stir gently. With fresh berries, you may need to add a couple of tablespoons of water to help the berries release their juices. This only took a few minutes to make this lovely lavender blueberry syrup. This also makes a tasty topping to ice cream, waffles, or even cream cheese blintzes. Before we add in the rest of the ingredients, it needs to cool and thicken slightly. As it's cooling, I'm going to prep my popsicle molds and pour in 1 cup of unsweetened coconut milk into a measuring cup. Add in the lavender blueberry syrup to the coconut milk. Now this recipe can be made with any milk or nut milk to your liking. I just happen to love coconut milk. It just needs a quick stir, then poured into the popsicle molds. Now be sure to only fill to about a quarter of an inch. Sometimes I'm just like even a little bit more than a quarter of an inch. You want to leave below the top of the mold. This leaves room for it to expand as it freezes and room for the popsicle stick or any additional fruit that you add. Top it off by adding some blueberries into each mold. For additional rich flavors, you can add a few drops of extracts like vanilla, orange, or mint into your milk before pouring it into the molds. Now pop them into the freezer and chill until completely frozen. I let mine sit overnight.
I had a great time making these recipes for you today. I hope you enjoyed it too. For more tips and tricks on how to grow, craft, and cook with lavender, go ahead and like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you'll be notified when our next video comes out. And if you have cooked with lavender before, go ahead and comment below and tell me what your favorite recipe is. We'd love to hear it. We'll see you later. Bye.